Hello, um, this is Debbie Chuddick. I also go by the name of Lily Rose. I'm a Center for Spiritual Living minister and author of The Spiritual Path, How to Create Heaven on Earth. I'm a spiritual guidance counselor. I help individuals who are experiencing uncreative stress brought on by stress, worry, fear, and anxiety. So I decided to do a little short, hopefully it's short. uh, Today is Tuesday, so Transformation Tuesday. And so I know that many people are working on becoming healthier in efforts to make their immune system stronger in these uh, serious times that we are in. And I think we're out of hot water for now. Hopefully, we know that no matter what happens, everything is in divine right order. And because the way I see things, energy cannot be, energy always was, always will be, and always will remain the same. And energy can't be destroyed. So that means we live forever. We just transform, we change through our choices, and I guess we'll find out when we change to the next form of expression. Uh, but this mindset has helped me when I was going through some traumatic times in my life, which because of that, it was necessary that I transform. So I didn't come to the realization of how to do that immediately. It came through life experience, reading a lot of books and putting it into action, because I knew if I didn't do something that I wasn't headed in a good direction. I felt like I was going to die, and that didn't seem like a very positive way to go, especially when I was 19 years old. So, uh, I, from my studies, I, and also from the actions that I took, I began realizing that my body was affected by the choices that I made. My energy increased as a result of the positive choices that I made, and it enhanced my self-esteem, my self-confidence. And at the time, I guess I hadn't been taught that in school, so I wasn't quite sure what it was going on, but I felt the energy build within me. My life force energy was expanding because of the positive choices that I began to make. So, when we understand this about energy, it gives us, I guess, hope. And when we have faith and believe in ourselves and take, say, envision a better life for ourselves, and make to-do lists and start taking action daily, then our life begins to change. And we start feeling good about ourselves, which eliminates the depression that can manifest. And we are energy bodies. We are affected by what we eat, the people we hang out with, the thoughts that we think, the places we go. And the way I see it is there's no reason to judge anything as good or evil necessarily. The way I see it is it's just good or bad, it just what works for us. And when we make choices that resonate with what we are all about, we are living authentically. When we live authentically, we are doing things in alignment with what we are all about, which drives us in the direction of experiencing success. Instead of making choices that are guided by what other people think we should do, it is very worthwhile to get in touch with what feels right to you. So, back to when I was feeling unwell, I came to the realization that my body was the energy that was in my body. I began understanding about the atoms, how they're, I guess it's, I forget the exact number, 99.99999% empty space. And it's in flux. The atoms are moving, like a tornado of energy. And that made me see, okay, so what I was seeing could change. So I, instead of seeing that I was stuck with this sick body, which I thought was I was experiencing a permanent sickness, I instead had faith and hope that the divine, a higher power, at that point in my life, I didn't even know if God was there, because I thought, how could this have happened to me at such a young age? And I felt like a victim, and I was having a pity party. I was engaging in self-sabotaging behavior because it enabled me to cope, and it gave me some comfort. But little did I know that was destroying my immune system, which was weakening me, making me look bad, making me feel bad, and whatever you do creates your future. So, if you're doing these kinds of things, in 5 or 10 years, what's your future going to look like? So I began realizing this at a very young age, and I didn't necessarily read it in a book, I just intuitively figured it out. And I recognized that I had to do something because no one was there to save me. I had to save myself. And all of us, each of us, we have to save ourselves. No one is there to rescue us because everyone else is busy rescuing themselves. So we have to take responsibility for our actions, for what we do, for the choices that we make, everything that we think, say, and do. It's important that we make the choices for the highest good of all concerned, not just for our well-being, but yes, we want it to resonate with what we're all about, but we want to choose the high road, because if we are doing things only for our good, then we are trying to get, and we're not loving ourselves. We're not seeing the perfection that exists, that we were blessed with. We have to love the body that we are in. By making choices, you can only change so much, but you can definitely make yourself look more vibrant, much more happier. You can make your brain work better. You can transform and metamorphose into a smarter, more clever, more in tune person, especially when you are excited about what you are doing. And how do you attract that? You attract that by realizing that the divine is drawing it to you as a result of you living an authentic life of integrity. That integrity is one of the virtues. There's 52 virtues. So when you embody those virtues in your life, then the people in your life sense the intentions that you're putting forward, and they feel safe in your presence, and they may want to be with you. Of course, you can't be with everyone, and then people can't be mad if you're not choosing to be with them. So you make your choices to be with those people that are living in alignment with the mindset, the principles, the values that you embrace. If you are walking a path where you are failing to have faith in a higher power and dishonoring the people in your life, then you are going to repel people that are walking their talk, that are doing things for the highest good of all concerned, that are living the virtues, that are doing things of service to humanity, so to speak. So It is up to each of us to find um, what brings helps us to shine our light, so that we can become happy. We don't need a million things to make us happy. If we have too many things, then we spend all our time cleaning our closets, cleaning the house. But if you instead choose to be mindful of what you attract, then your life is easier to handle, and you have the time to be able to live the life you are meant to live, and to transform into the person you are meant to be. So if you are finding what I am saying valuable, I suggest that you go to my website, which is lilyroseholistichealing.com. Lily H let's see ROSEHOLISTICHEALING.com. There you will find a place where you can opt in to my email list, and you can get the first chapter of my book free. You can also find a link to if you would like to get some spiritual guidance. And there is a media page where you can see my most recent interview on the Jeanette Gallagher Wellness Show. And there's some other interesting info on my website if you are so inclined to check it out. And here is my book, The Spiritual Path, How to Create Heaven on Earth. And it's by me, Lily Rose. I'm really Debbie Chuddick, of course, but that's my pen name. And it's 708 pages. It is a life's work. In the first half, it's about practical spirituality, and then in the second half, it is there are some lessons from my life, but there's also science and more practical spirituality, and some evidence and recipes for healthy body, mind, and spirit, diet suggestions, and more. So, and if you have any questions, you can make a comment in the comment box. And if there's anyone in your life that you think might be interested in what I have to say, you can share this with them. And I hope that what I have had to say has helped you in some way, and I look forward to sharing with you in the future. I hope that you have a blessed evening this evening, what's left of it, and a wonderful day tomorrow. Namaste.